Let's be honest, most people think that renovating property is an easy way to make money until they try it. But it's not their fault. TV shows like Property Ladder and more recently Homes Under the Hammer have fueled a massive interest in buying a wreck and doing it up. Add to that unsubstantiated anecdotal dinner party stories of the massive profits that can be made renovating property, and you can see why the myth that it's easy continues to spread. Inevitably, loads of people have jumped on the bandwagon, but the shocking truth is that very few of them are actually making any money from it. Far from it. Before I go any further, let me introduce myself. I'm Peter Jones, a chartered surveyor, author and property investor. I've been renovating property since 1995, and I've literally lost count of how many properties I've renovated. At the moment, I typically have 3 or 4 projects on the go at any one time. These aren't big flashy developments, mainly they're normal residential houses, like terraced houses and semis, for which I know there's a ready market when I finish the project. It's bread and butter stuff. I buy the property and usually pop them onto the market 4 or 5 months later and collect my profit. Nice and easy, nothing complicated. Some I keep, hold and rent out. If I want to take my profit out, I'll refinance. The others I sell on at a good profit. There's no reason why other property investors shouldn't do the same. But the reality is that by 6 months into their projects, many renovators have all but given up on their dream of making a profit and are desperately trying to limit their losses instead. It doesn't have to be that way when you know how to do it. If only they knew and acted upon a few simple things they could do before they started, and which would almost guarantee them success every time. Making significant profits from renovating property is simple, once you know the steps to take and find, and then to organize your project. Do this properly, and you're pretty well guaranteed a profit each and every time. The problem is that many would-be property renovators don't know these steps. Again, it's not their fault. Often the only way you'll find out about them and learn what they are is by trial and error, but making an error when renovating a property can be a huge, costly mistake. The answer, of course, is to have someone show you the steps and processes you need to adopt in advance so you can undertake your projects with confidence. I'll be honest with you, although I said earlier that making significant profits from property renovation is simple, I'm not saying it's easy. I'm sure you'll appreciate there's a lot more to being a property renovator than just slapping on a coat of paint. Most things worth doing in life require some graft and hard work, and renovating property is no exception. However, if you're prepared to follow the proven processes and put in the work, there's every reason why you can succeed in property renovation and make substantial profits. That's why I've taken all of my knowledge and experience gained from doing countless renovation projects and have put it down on paper in an easy-to-read ebook, The Successful Property Renovator's Workshop. Let me fast-track you by showing you everything I've learned by doing numerous renovations since 1995. This is all based upon my own personal experience of refurbishing property, which is why I use case studies of actual properties I've refurbished, along with photographs, to illustrate many of the points made. I'll show you all the things I did right, so you can copy them, and all the things I did wrong, so you can avoid them. They say that trial and error is one of the most effective ways of learning, but I can save you the time and the anguish, not to mention the wasted money, of course. So please don't delay. Order your copy now for only £29.97 by clicking on the Buy Now button, and within just a couple of minutes, you'll be reading your very own copy of the Successful Property Renovator's Workshop. Naturally, there's a full 30-day no-quibble money-back guarantee of complete satisfaction, so there's really nothing for you to lose. If for any reason you aren't happy with your copy of the Successful Property Renovator's Workshop, just email me within 30 days of purchase and I'll refund you in full, no questions asked. So please click the Buy Now button and look forward to doing your own profitable property renovations.